In the past day or so, there's been a bit of an uproar in the Dragon Ball community. Toyotaro was accused of tracing. Oh my goodness. For those of you not in the know, you're going to need a bit of context on who Toyotaro is. Toyotaro is the current artist, author, and Akira Toriyama's chosen successor for Dragon Ball. His claim to fame was creating a fan manga based on the old Dragon Ball AF rumors/myths, dating as far back as October 2000. He was later given the reins on a spin-off manga, Dragon Ball Heroes Victory Mission, which debuted in November 2012. Later still, under Akira Toriyama's guidance, Toyotaro worked as author and illustrator for the manga version of Dragon Ball Super. Now that you're all caught up, let's talk about the accusation. Recently, Toyotaro released a cover for V-Jump, a Japanese magazine about new manga and video games based on popular manga. A Twitter user whose name I can't really pronounce noticed a connection between Goku's pose and a pose from a panel of a recent Captain Marvel comic. Here's a look at the Goku pose. Now here's a look at the specific panel the pose was taken from. Finally, let's look at it superimposed, courtesy of Twitter user AnimeAJ. There's no doubt that the pose was traced and not simply referenced. This is confirmed in a set of tweets from the artist of the Captain Marvel comic the trace was made from, Dexter Soy, and backed up with the evidence from earlier. Add to the fact that Toyotaro posted the trace on Twitter as well, which was quickly deleted. Of course, the internet never forgets, no matter how much you delete your stuff. It's always watching, waiting for you to slip up. So what exactly does this mean for Toyotaro, let alone us? Personally, in my opinion, I think Toyotaro is a hack, and I fear that once Akira Toriyama hands over Dragon Ball, it's going to turn out like his Dragon Ball AF-inspired fan manga. A lot of fan wank and no real substance. Having Toriyama as a filter for Toyotaro's bad ideas is something that absolutely needs to keep going even when Toriyama decides to retire and hand over the reins. As for us, well, it doesn't mean a whole lot. There seems to be a divide straight down the middle. Half of the people already hate Toyotaro and point to this as an example of how poor of an artist the guy actually is, while the other half shrug their shoulders and say, so what? I'm with the latter half of people. Even as someone who criticizes Toyotaro's work, I can't help but ask, why should we care? This whole debacle has just been silly because no one's been hurt by this. Even Dexter Soy, the artist whose work was traced, says he was confused but flattered, and as they say, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. If he'd been more upset about it, there might have been an actual controversy there, but since there's none, in my opinion, there's no reason to worry so much about it. All this turmoil really does is bring up an interesting question. This is the first time he's been caught tracing, but is it really the first time he's traced? I mean, of course, in the Dragon Ball Super manga, not in his Spawn manga, because who the hell cares? I suspect that a lot of people will be digging around in Toyotaro's work to try to find more traces. What do you think about this? What's your side of the argument? Do you think Toyotaro is a poor artist and this is just the tip of the iceberg? Or do you think it's all drama stirred up for the sake of drama? Let us know in the comments below, then trace that subscription button for more Chunky Beef. Thanks for watching, see you soon.